I again feel the need to apologize before I even get started on this segment because I don't like having a negative tone in my reports every week, but it's kind of become a pattern, unfortunately, because of baseball. I'd rather be talking about the world champion Atlanta Braves as they get ready for spring training and the national champion Georgia Bulldogs as they get ready in a couple of weeks for spring practice. But instead, we're sitting here on March the 2nd with no baseball. And on Tuesday, Major League Baseball decided to cancel the first 6 games, the first 2 series of the 2022 season because they were unable to come to an agreement with the players on a new collective bargaining agreement. And for a baseball fan, it is devastating. Now, I know everybody's not a baseball fan, so you may not feel this like I and others, but believe me, this is a terrible blow because this is the time of year where we get ready for the season. The spring is coming, the weather's better, temperatures are getting warmer, and we've got beautiful days, and yet there's no baseball to prepare for, at least with the Major League Baseball players. So we have to wait and see if somehow, some way they can come together on a new agreement. Now, I'm not very optimistic because these players do not like Rob-Manfred. I do not like Rob-Manfred for a variety of reasons that I've outlined several times, both here and on the radio. I don't think he's a very good commissioner, and he proved it yet again on Tuesday when he could not come up with a resolution to save the start of the season. And his attitude toward the players continues to be, take it or leave it. This is what we're going to offer, and this is it. You know, he's the one who locked the players out. He's the one that on December the 1st said that that's it. We're going to turn the spigot off. There's going to be a signing freeze, and we're not going to have any baseball activities until we get a new collective bargaining agreement. And then he went 6 weeks without making an offer. Now, that in itself is crazy. And there's no question about the fact that the last 10 days, they've had a lot of bargaining sessions leading up to a deadline of the end of February where they needed to know whether they would have spring training or not. But why didn't they have those sessions in December or early January? Why did they have to wait until the last minute? Now, he would tell you that it goes both ways and the phone goes both ways, but he's the one who locked the players out. He's the one who did this. And he's the one who has not been able to be a leader and come up with a resolution that would get both sides, the players and the owners, on the same page. Yes, he's hired and he works for the owners. There's no question about that. But he is also charged with doing what's in the best interest of baseball. And I simply ask you, is what is going on now in the best interest of baseball for the fans and for the sport, for the health of the sport, for the short term and the long term? No. And therefore, this falls all on Rob-Manfred.